Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's race takes us to Laguna Seca, which as always never fails to disappoint. Here's a quick sneak peek of some of the action coming up in the race. Okay, and the lights are out and away we go, heading down to the first corner pretty tight, pretty packed grid here at Laguna Seca. So as always, just being a little bit cautious. McLaren comes around the outside. Ferrari thought we were going to be taken out by a Ferrari there, but managed to stay safe on that one. Somebody else is off there. I think there's BMW there in the wall. As we're again pretty full on first couple of corners, but we've made it through unscathed, thankfully. It's always worth just being a little bit cautious, taking your time to make your way around the first lap or so. You can't win it in on the first lap, but you can definitely throw it all away and lose the race. So definitely worth, as I said, just being a little bit cautious and sort of holding back, and then pressing on sort of once the track frees up a bit. Another Ferrari there in the barrier at the top of the corkscrew. So we're actually making good progress, up to 11th so far as we come around to complete the first lap. So we've got a McLaren and Mercedes just up in front of us. Over the course of this first lap, we've got a little bit more pace as we almost outbrake ourselves running into the back of the McLaren, but thankfully managed to avoid them as we power out of the last corner and across the line to complete the first lap. And again, just closing up on the back of the two cars ahead of us. The McLaren dips its wheels onto the gravel there. It's just pushing, trying to get past the Mercedes. A little bit squirrely there, coming out of the corner. We run a little bit wide, carrying a little bit too much speed, but I don't think we've lost too much ground. As the McLaren thinks about diving up the inside, and it does. It's the McLaren is past the Mercedes, and last of the late breakers there, but managed to make it work. And the Mercedes there running a little bit wide. We've got to run on them as we head up towards the corkscrew. As we're on the brakes, just going to follow the Mercedes through at this point. It's still looking like we've got a little bit more speed in the bag, and there's a Porsche there on the outside of the track as well. So now up to 10th as the Mercedes dives into the pit, as a Ferrari as well. As we're going to make up another couple of places, a couple of cars there pitting nice and early. So up to 8th now as we cross the line to complete the second lap. The pack's starting to spread out a little bit now, so I'm going to try and push on a little bit and see what happens. Close up on the McLaren ahead. Like I said, I think we've got a little bit more pace than them, so we'll be able to see if we can pass them and make a little bit of progress as we settle into our race, and just try to be nice and consistent from here on in. A little bit cautious there as we head up once again towards the corkscrew. McLaren ahead is really closed in on the BMW as we head through the corkscrew. The McLaren running a little bit wide there.
Yellow flag is acted.
And is the McLaren going to go for a dive? No, thinks better of it this time. Not quite as optimistic with passing the BMW as they were with the Mercedes. And we've got another car
gaining on the car ahead
exiting the pits now. They've picked up a 30-second stop and go penalty. A little bit unfortunate. We'll assume that was probably for speeding in the pit lane. We've all been there. Feel for them. It's not the ideal start to anybody's race. McLaren there was quite wide, and again carrying a little bit too much speed. And if we've got the run on them as we start to make our way up the hill, just braking a little bit earlier, just try and carry a bit more speed through them. Again, McLaren runs wide. They're really pushing really on the ragged edge now as we enter the corkscrew. We take a better line through there, I think, than the McLaren ahead. And McLaren's out of shape again. I think we've got the get a bit of a run, and they're wide. We're through. That's another place up. The Mercedes managed to gather. The McLaren, sorry, then managed to gather it all back up and has continued just behind us now. But that's another place made up. So good progress through the field in the first couple of laps up to seventh. And it really does go to show that just being cautious, not pushing too hard too early and taking too many risks, as I thought we were going to get collected by the McLaren behind us again, last in the late breakers, but managed thankfully not. But yeah, again, just really goes to show that just taking your time, not taking too many risks, really does pay off and allow you to make your way up the grid. As we sit here currently in seventh. McLaren there again, getting a little bit out of shape through the corkscrew, and run wide again as well on the gravel, and again there as well. So really pushing. I think overall they've probably got the pace. Coming round, we've got just collecting up one of the back markers. It's our friend that unfortunately picks up the 30-second stop go, kindly letting us go, making it nice and easy. It's very good of them. We can get on get on our way up the road. Just start to see if we can make some inroads into the BMW ahead now. It looked like earlier on in the race we had a little bit more pace than they did. They've pulled ahead of us slightly.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
As we head through, we've got a Ferrari pointing the wrong way and managed to avoid them. Bit of a surprise. Thankfully, they stayed still in the middle of the track. Didn't try to move when we were coming past. Last thing we want to be is collected by somebody that's trying to do a 3-point turn in the middle of the racetrack.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Slow car ahead.
And somebody else dives for the pits. And we're coming up on another back marker now. Somebody at Lamborghini managed to pick up a drive through, probably for track limits. So we'll just see how this plays out. Hopefully they don't get in our way, don't hold us up too much. But obviously you've got to understand that they've got their own race to
yellow flag, be careful there.
To compete in as well.
There's a slow car ahead.
they're just ahead of us at the moment, so they're not. They've got although further down the field, they've got good pace, not really impacting us too much. And hopefully we're going to dive into the pits in a minute anyway, so we can carry on. Yes, they are. They're into the pits. So as we go around to complete one more lap, just exiting the final corner and powering along the straight.
Falling behind the car in front in sector 2.
And somebody else off there. Brayton's got a Ferrari there in the gravel, and some dust being kicked up from the BMW that's just ahead of us as well. So lots of cars on the wreckage edge. It seems. The Ferrari, the BMW there ahead, also just kicking up a bit more gravel as we just cross over the halfway mark. Probably looking to make our stop in the next lap or so. Just see who pits when. Ideally, we want to try and pit when things are a little bit quieter, so don't come out in too much traffic. We've also got a bit of a gap behind us, and there's a McLaren there that's visited the shrubbery as well. Again, managed to get past them without too much inconvenience. As we dive for the pit lane, and just being really cautious on entry, making sure we've slowed down. Don't want to pick up a 30-second stop-go penalty there for speeding in the pit lane. And now exiting the pit lane, bit of a poor stop there. Forgot to cancel the tyre change, so stopped for longer than we needed to. It's a bit inconvenient when the pit crew don't know what you're thinking. And so just coming up behind the BMW in 25th place. Somebody else has picked up a stop-go penalty. BMW moves out of their way, so we can continue on up the road. Drop down to 12th after the pit stops. A bit of a battle brewing up ahead of us. Got the McLaren in 10th, just 1.9 seconds up the road. So. If we can get past these back markers, and then that's one more place that we've made up. But then McLaren's a little bit slow there at the corner. I think these back markers are going to get back past them. So we're on the brakes. We make it around the outside, and we're on the marbles, and we're running slightly wide, but managed to make the place stick. So let's just take another look at that from another angle. So running nice on the outside into the corner. Again, I thought we were going to slip off the track as we got onto the dirty marbles there on the outside, but managed to make it stick and then power up the outside of the McLaren as we rejoin the live action. Again, just coming up on the 97 Aston Martin in 15th place. Currently in 10th. There's a couple of cars ahead of us that still got to pit, so hopefully we should manage to make our way back into the top 10. It's the Aston Martin there that we're trying to get back past. Runs a little bit wide, and the 9th place Ferrari is just exiting the pits as well as we brake. Just trying to see, and the Ferrari joins just ahead of us and ahead of the back marker that is in front of us. So hopefully we'll be able to dispatch this back marker quite promptly, and then get on up the road after the Ferrari.
Car on the right.
And through we go. So the Ferrari about 1.5 seconds further up the road than us. And we've got another back marker there just ahead of the Ferrari. So with a bit of luck, that back marker will hold the Ferrari up and will allow us to again make a little bit of ground and in for a good battle in the closing stages of the race. It's got 4.5 minutes left to run.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Okay, one of the cars ahead of us is now pitted, so up to managed to recover up to 9th after the disastrous pit stop. The Ferrari ahead of us running a little bit deep into the corner.
Sector 3.
That 23 Ferrari wasn't kind to the car that we were battling with, although they have now managed to get past. We'll just see if how much we get held up by that number 23 Ferrari as well. As we dive down the corkscrew one more time. I'm just trying to close in on the Ferrari. Hopefully we're going to move out of our way shortly, because we're starting to lose a little bit of ground to the Ferrari in 8th that we're actually battling with as we break into the last corner. The 8th place Ferrari runs wide, and the back marker there, number 23, gets out of our way. So we'll see how we get on from here on in.
In sector 3.
And there's a Porsche there on the gravel, and there's McLaren running wide as well as they rejoin. And that was I thought we were going to be in for a bit of an accident there. We should just take another look at that as we came around the corner, surprised by some McLaren there trying to rejoin. Actually, there's a bit more space than I thought, and they did kindly keep off of the track whilst all of the traffic got past. I thought we were going to be in for a bit of an incident there. As we approach the end of the race now, not been able to close in on the Ferrari, so we're going to have to settle for 9th, which is a little bit frustrating, because if I hadn't messed up the pit stop, I think we'd probably been in for 6th or 7th. But is what it is. As we round the final corner one last time, power along the straight, and across the line we go to finish 9th. So that brings close to another race. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.